Amazfit GTS 2 review. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide the latest information about gadgets and technology. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. Huami launched two smartwatches under Amazfit's GT series last year, GTR2 and GTS2. We already reviewed the GTR2 and were impressed with its design, OLED screen, smooth UI, and battery life that's longer than any smartwatch with a real OS. Today we have the GTS2 with us, which is largely identical to the GTR2 in terms of internals, but comes with a different design. So which one should you get? I used the Amazfit GTS2 for a few weeks to find that out. Amazfit GTS2 specifications. Display, 1.65 inches, 348 by 442 pixel AMOLED color screen, 341p pixel density, 3D glass. Straps, detachable silicone straps, 20mm width. Operating system, RTOS. Features, real-time heart rate monitor, blood oxygen level measurement, stress monitor, 5 ATM water resistance, sleep tracking, sports tracking, step counter, call and app notification alerts, standing reminder, phone finder, weather forecast, music control, offline voice control, calling. Sports modes, more than 90 sports modes, including walking, outdoor cycling, yoga, and pool swimming. Sensors, BioTracker 2 ppg biological optical sensor, Spo2 sensor, accelerometer, gyroscope, air pressure sensor, ambient light sensor. Connectivity, Bluetooth 5.0, VLAN 2.4 GHz, compatible with Android 5.0 Plus and iOS 10.0 Plus. Positioning, GPS plus GLONASS. Miscellaneous, linear motor, microphone, speaker. Battery, 246 mAh. Battery life, advertised, 7 days. Colors, midnight black, desert gold, and urban gray. Dimensions, 42.8 by 35.6 by 9.7 millimeters. Weight, 24.7 grams. Design. At 24.7 grams, the Amazfit GTS2 is very lightweight and comfortable to wear during a workout and at night. Its main module is made of aluminum alloy, and the screen is covered with 3D glass, which blends in nicely with the sides, offering a seamless scrolling experience. The 20mm detachable silicone straps of the GTS2 are smooth, and I don't have any complaints about them. On the left side of the GTS2 is the speaker, and on the right is a physical button. It offers decent feedback and is used to unlock the smartwatch, return to a previous menu, and wake the screen. And like a few other Amazfit smartwatches, it's also the only way on the GTS2 to access all the features. Although you can customize its double press gesture to quickly launch an app. By default, it opens the workout app. The glossy back panel of the Amazfit GTS2 is made of plastic and is home to charging connectors, an Spo2 sensor, and a BioTracker 2 ppg biological optical sensor. These are placed on an elevated plate, which helps prevent the accumulation of grime over time and ensures proper contact with the skin for accurate measurements. The Amazfit GTS2 also comes with 5 ATM water resistance, meaning you don't have to take it off your wrist when going for a swim or a shower. However, I don't like the overall design of the GTS2. The smartwatch looks elegant, and has a small footprint which may appeal to people with smaller wrists, but it feels delicate, and a few people even asked me if it's a kid/women's smartwatch. And if that's something you want to avoid, you are better off looking elsewhere. Display. The Amazfit GTS2 sports a 1.65 inches always-on AMOLED display of 348 by 442 pixel resolution, which comes with the protection of the so-called diamond-like carbon coating, OLED, making it scratch and wear resistant. The panel's quite vibrant, and at 100% brightness, I was able to see the on-screen content under strong sunlight without much hassle. It's not the brightest around, but it gets the job done. The display has a nice touch response and supports over 60 watch faces through the Zepp app at the time of writing this review, which are grouped in 6 categories: artistic and creative, exercise and health, traditional and classic, digital dashboard, multiple features, and fashion pioneer. I like most of them, but if you don't like what's on offer, you have the option to create your own watch face by uploading a photo from the paired smartphone through the Zepp app. That said, some of the available watch faces are customizable, allowing you to select what information you want to see on the watch face. Moreover, most watch faces support a matching always-on display (AOD), meaning the watch face on the home screen and on AOD look similar. The always-on display can also be turned on/off automatically at a given time daily. The timing can be customized from the ZEP app as well as the GTS2. You also get 3 watch face styles for AOD: follow watch face, digital watch face, and pointer watch face. Software. The Amazfit GTS2 is compatible with Android and iOS devices, and you need to download the ZEP app on your smartphone to set up the smartwatch, sync data, and tinker with its settings. The ZEP app was called Amazfit until last year, but not much has changed on the inside even after the rebranding. The app continues to have shortcuts for some settings at multiple locations, and the ones not supported by the wearable are grayed out instead of being hidden. It's been several months since the rebranding, and Amazfit should have tweaked the app's design by now to offer a better user experience, but the fact that they haven't yet could send a wrong message to their current and potential customers. However, the custom OS running on the GTS2 is responsive, has a simple UI, and it works the same way as on GTR2. A swipe up on the home screen brings up the notification center, and a swipe down gives you quick access to a few settings while also showing the battery percentage, weather, and connection status. These settings span across a couple of pages that you can scroll horizontally, and it would have been nice to allow users to customize these shortcuts in a way similar to what we see on Android devices. But I think that's a bit too much to expect from an RTOS running smartwatch. That said, a left swipe on the home screen lets you access Pi, activity goal, heart rate, weather, and music control pages. You can customize these quick access apps and rearrange their order by heading to the settings greater than user preferences greater than quick access app menu on the GTS2. Swiping right presents shortcut cards, including music control, alarm, weather, Pi, heart rate, activity goal, and Spo2 by default. You can change this to your liking by navigating to the Profile tab greater than Amazfit GTS2 greater than Shortcut Cards menu in the ZEP app. To access all the features and settings and start a workout, you have to rely on the physical button, which can also be used to go directly to the home screen if you don't want to hop through multiple right swipes in the UI to go back to a previous screen. Making the app list accessible only through a button press is wasteful and leads to a not so pleasant experience. Amazfit could have done away with the quick access apps or shortcut cards since both serve a similar purpose and would have instead allotted a left/right swipe gesture for the app list. Features and performance. The GTS2 is one of the most feature-rich smartwatches from Amazfit. It comes with real-time heart rate monitoring, blood oxygen level measurement, sleep tracking, stress monitoring, sedentary reminder, and 90+ sports modes. Additionally, the GTS2 comes with music control, weather forecast, phone finder, barometer, compass, GPS, stopwatch, countdown timer, screen lock, and app notifications. Besides, you get 3 GB of internal storage and music control, but oddly enough, there's no camera control, something we've seen even on budget wearables. The GTS2 has a microphone and a speaker as well on board, which allows you to answer phone calls when connected to the smartphone through Bluetooth. You can also operate the wearable through voice commands. For heart rate monitoring, the Amazfit GTS2 uses a BioTracker 2 ppg biological optical sensor, which can measure your pulse automatically at an interval of 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 30 minutes. The heart rate can also be measured manually from the smartwatch whenever you want, which on average took 15 to 20 seconds in my testing. You get an overview of your daily heart rate data in a graphical form on the GTS2, but you need the ZEP app for a detailed analysis. However, it's worth mentioning that the GTS2 recorded an accurate pulse at times during the workout, so it's best to not use the heart rate data from sports modes as a basis for diagnosis and treatment. But when I compared the manual measurements values with the T-Rex Pros, they were mostly the same. Another problem I had was with the Spo2 sensor on my unit, which refused to work most of the time and didn't measure the blood oxygen level. This could be specific to my unit, so if the sensor works normally on your smartwatch, you'll find all the data about your blood oxygen saturation on the ZEP app. Next up, we have sleep tracking, which is accurate. Well, at least the fall asleep, wake up, and awake times were recorded accurately by the GTS2, but we can't say the same for the light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep since we had no way to determine the accuracy of those numbers.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.